Oh, hey y'all. Hi, Sedona. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Miss Donna, welcome. Hi, Ivory Kisses. Hey. Hey, Miss Donna says that's cute. Thank you. Good afternoon, Carol. Sedona says put it all in a basket, 150. That's what we thinking. Hey, Miss Angela. Thank you guys for coming in and giving the live a thumbs up as you came in. I appreciate it. We got 8 on and 9 watching. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I just wanted to bring you guys in and show you some of what I'm doing with some of my lots. As you know, I did tried my hand at the bundles last year. This year, I'm going more lots, unconstructed, gifts in a box. I'll build it up if you want me to after you pay me. So that's kind of where I'm going with it all. Hey, Miss Angela. Um, So these are some of the items that I have sourced over the last however long amount of time. And I went through and broke down my children's toys. And y'all forgive me, I got a cotton thing in my ear. So it's distorting my hearing ability. So it'll probably work out for you guys. It's good because it make me louder. But if I'm loud, that's why. Um, but so I went through and sorted out all of my kids' clothes. I separated them first by girls and boys. Then I went through and separated each of those stacks by sizes. So I put all of my 12-month, all of my 18, 24-month, 3T, 4T, 5T on up like that. After I got everybody separated, then I went through and decided how many lots I could get out of those piles of clothes. So in this instance, we ended up with like 20 pair, 24X items. Some of them were character and some of them were not. So I added a couple of character items in with some of the non-character theme clothing items, and then I added some extra things with it. So far I've done LOL. I've done and this is all in addition to the bundles that I have from previous seasons. So I'll be taking those out again, and I'm not retaking my pictures or anything like that. I was thinking about it, but I don't really think I want to do that. Now, when I actually move them, because I will be moving the bundles back to the completed storage unit. So when I move those, I'll probably take some more pictures, throw a Santa hat on them or something, and move them. Take a couple more pictures of it. But for right now, I'm gonna use the pictures that I have from before to include with this. So, like, say I'll do an LOL. One day I'll just post LOL stuff, and so it'll include like pictures with this lot in it. It'll include the LOL bundles that I have. And it'll include like LOL toys or standalone items. Like I have trampolines, excuse me, the LOL trampolines. I have the big LOL cars and all that kind of stuff. So all of that stuff will be basically grouped together when I post them. Hey, Miss Sally, welcome in. Yes, thumbs up, everybody, please, and thank you. So that's where what I'm thinking about. That's how I'm doing it. So like I said, I did LOL. I did Mickey Mouse, or excuse me, Minnie Mouse. A couple of Minnie Mouse bundles with clothing items, and like the chairs and the lap desk and other Minnie Mouse things that I had. So all of my items won't be like this. I'm basically adding these lots or character boxes or character lots in with the bundles that I already have. Let's see who's messaging me. Okay. Hey Maya, welcome in, welcome in. Hey Crafty Leo, welcome, welcome. Lady, I thought you were in a darn store. No, ma'am, I am not. I have been in my house all day. I was in my house all day today, all day yesterday. I was supposed to be meeting a lady to pick up a table. She was going to buy one of the Hobby Lobby tables that I bought before. Um, she's scheduled for 1 p.m., but that was on like Saturday morning. So I sent her a message yesterday and asked that she still want to meet, and then I sent her a message again this morning and asked her if she still wanted to meet, and those messages have not been open. So I was like, screw it. Like I told y'all, I'm not moving until I know that they're serious. So, um, usually once they schedule a meeting, they follow through. But you never know what's happening, what's going on with people. Um, and she could be at a job where she's not able to check her messages from Facebook and all that kind of stuff. So it's no big deal. But that's why, specifically why, I don't move until they literally, I have an inkling that they're serious, that kind of thing. So, um, hey, Miss Rose, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Charlie Shops, came to give my light. Thank you, Miss Rose. I'm talking about all that stuff. You're talking about all what stuff? That's super cute. Thanks, Crafty. Oh, you're talking about? I thought I was in a store with all the stuff hanging up. No, no, I'm still in the house. I saw V's Creations this morning at like 9 o'clock. She was out at Hobby Lobby, and I think me and Lisa and a couple of other people, Miss Dorothy, came in, and she was like, "It's 90% off," and we were like, "What?" And she showed us the line and all of that, and they started filing in. I was like, let me get myself up and go to Hobby Lobby. And then I was like, no, I'm not. No, I am not. So I sat there and finished watching Sean on my other phone and started working. I was like, I'm not going out there in the Hobby Lobby streets with everybody out there chasing 90% off. So if you guys did not hear, Hobby Lobby went 90% off this morning for their fall items. So there could be ribbon, even if you're not interested in necessarily the fall themed items. You can always check Hobby Lobby for like boxes, ribbon of different colors, different little tchotchkes. They may have little toys that may be able to float from season to season. So even if you're not looking for fall themed items specifically, you could definitely go in and check and see if there's some items you could use for your business. So I'm pretty sure as the day goes on, we'll be seeing more and more hauls because I know quite a few people. After I saw V talking about it, I saw a couple of other lives and people in stores and all that kind of stuff. So, uh, please, everybody, thumbs up. Cassia Dodd. Hi, Cassia. Angela says she hit Hobby Lobby. You got some good stuff, Miss Angela? Hey, Young Burn. Yes, a lot of nice stuff. I went to Hobby Lobby. Them people took carts full. It was a mess. That's what they do all the time. Where you get those slippers? Those slippers came from Tree Store. Those are Dollar Tree slippers. Miss Sally says I'm wanting the crates, but I didn't go. Yeah. Miss Donna says I may go tomorrow and look for ribbon, but there's so many people. Right, Miss Donna. That's what I said. When she showed me her line, and then I started scrolling looking for other people, and I saw a couple of other people popping in and saying, "This is the line. It's almost time to go in," and da da da. And look at all these people in line. I was like, "Oh no, y'all already know how to lobby." It freaks me out. So I was like, it's gonna be way too people in there today. I'm not finna do it. So I may swing by tomorrow. It seems like I'll be out and about tomorrow for a little bit. I may stop to a DG or two. There's a couple of Halloween items for those of you who are not aware. Halloween is supposed to clearance tomorrow or penny out tomorrow at Dollar General. From what I'm hearing, it is the Halloween items, the costumes, the makeups, all of that kind of stuff, in addition to the candy. Although candy is only still showing like 25% off or something like that, there's a good possibility that candy is going to go a penny tomorrow also. So if that's something that you're looking for, then tomorrow may be the day for you to get there and get out and see what you got going on. But I'll be out tomorrow, so I'll probably go by Hobby Lobby at some point um, to see what's left. But I'm not really looking for anything, but I'm definitely going by there to see what's up. I was actually looking for some boxes and stuff that they didn't have the other week when I was in there. So hopefully tomorrow when I go, they'll have some. So let's see. Yeah, Miss Donna says she may go look for ribbon. Miss Angela says yes. I got everything that can go for any occasion. Yep. Crafty Leo says I went to Hobby Lobby thanks to Miss Lisa. It was packed. I got there about 9:15. I heard they had lots of blankets, but they were all gone when I got there. Yeah. Hey, DJ Davis, welcome in. Just got here. Hello. Hey, Miss Kim. Where's this from? Where's what from, Kim? The items in front of you are coming to you straight from my living room. The items we were talking about Hobby Lobby going 90% off today, and there's some deals to be had, as well as Dollar General having uh, discontinuing some items also for tomorrow. So, um, but yeah, since I'll be out tomorrow, I may swing by a Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna go to Dollar General, see if I can get some candy. And I'll go by Hobby Lobby. I'm gonna check and see if my boxes are in stock. And I also have to go and take some more pictures at storage of some other items. Can we see the tree, please, Miss Rose? No. Ah, let's see, Miss Rose. Let's see. Y'all don't laugh at my little Charlie Brown tree. Like I say, half my lights, the lights on the actual tree are not working. I'm down like two strings of lights altogether, and I was like, I refuse to go out and buy any. So I snatched some of my husband's icicles, those icicles, outside icicles. I put them on there. I have some black balls, black and red velvet balls. I made a little bow to kind of top the tree. Oh, you can't even see that. But yeah, so that's the redo of the tree situation. See if I can't make y'all. I'm gonna drop y'all. Oh man, I lost it. Oh, that's cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we use what we got. Nope, we ain't going out and buying no more. Nothing else for no tree. Um, not until after the season and things go on sale. Hey, I received my items. Look forward to opening them later. Yay! Thank you for letting me know. Hope you like everything. Peace and blessings. All right. Somebody just got their package. Yes, yes, yes. That is awesome. What is wrong with this YouTube free music? Okay. LOL collection is cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is literally, I had one, what is that? Tights with a little sweatshirt, the LOL one over there on the corner with the stripes. That's LOL. And then this one, this night shirt on the corner over here, that is also LOL, that one. Um, and those are the only LOL items. The other one is like just a jacket, a hoodie. The two in the middle, the purple and the black, those are one is a baby fat two-piece outfit. The other one is a My Black is Beautiful two-piece outfit. So it's like the shirt and the tights. And then we have the night shirt. So since she got a night shirt, I'm going to give her some night shoes, some slippers, LOL slides. And I have sizes, I want to say 11, 12, 13, 1, 2 threes, and 4 fives in those slides. So we're going to pick a coordinating size to go with the night shirt and that, which I think will probably be about a 13, 1 if I know my kids correctly. There is a bag there that's nothing in it. I mean, it has filling in it just so it can sit up. So she'll get a bag of her choice or of their choice. I have several of those style bags as well as like the reusable bags. So there's a bag. There's a $30 Tootsie Roll LOL, whatever kind of toy that is. We're going to include that. There's lip gloss, toothpaste, or excuse me, a toothbrush, an LOL puzzle in the middle, and then the other one is an LOL ball. That's some kind of LOL activity thing. Everybody's getting a star cup that I can give a star cup to. And then we've already went over the shoes. So it's not a lot of stuff, but it is kind of a well-rounded gift. You get her some clothing items. She gets some items to play with. There's also sleepwear, and she has a bag and some little activities. So that's kind of how I'm trying to round them all out. Seeing as I've separated and I've added the clothing into the lots, I'm doing the clothing, some activities, um, shoes if I have them, socks, jewelry, like whatever goes with it. I'm just kind of doing it. The only thing that's not completely character is like some of the outfits because I didn't do all of them. I think Gabby is probably the only character that I have everything for Gabby. Like all of the clothing items are all Gabby clothing. So I just ended up hitting, a section that had multiples in a particular size. So I ended up getting those. So that's kind of what we got going on there. Let me see. Hey, All Occasions Gifts, welcome in. YouTube is on some lion today. I'm out too crazy. Okay, Barbara. Well, you have a great day. Okay. But yeah, so that's what we got going on today. We're going to pack up and move near you so I can shop where you shop. Come on, Crafty. Come on, come on. So that's what I have going on. Like I said, I did. Um, hey, Miss Dorothy. I did Mickey Mouse and somebody else earlier. Oh, Minnie Mouse is who you guys saw on the thumbnail, I think. And let's see, can I pull this up? And I can actually. All right, so let's see who else. Um, hey, Elboy. Hope everybody's doing well. Yes, ma'am. Hope so as well. So this is the Mickey Mouse. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hate to show you my phone, but this is Mickey Mouse, or excuse me, Minnie Mouse. In this particular one, she got a chair, four clothing items. So two of the outfits were Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse, and then one was a baby shark, and one is like my Black is Beautiful type thing. A cup, a lounge chair, a three-piece travel set, which is the animal, the pillow, and the blanket. She got some slippers or some Minnie Mouse slides. Um, what else is in here? Glasses, stickers, and a ball. And I think there's even, yeah. So all of that stuff is going. Now, like I say, I also have bundles that include like the Minnie Mouse um, ride on toys and other things like that. So this is a little bit of a different take on that, and I'll also be having some um, Minnie Mouse smaller bundles and lots and things like that. So here's a little bit of a close up of the items. Cute Minnie Mouse collection. Thank you. Great bundle. And here was another one. This one came with the lap desk here on the side. Okay, get it together, girl. What is going on? Oh, it's a video. Oh, I was going to say, what in the world? All right, let's try that again. So we have a lap desk here. We have four outfits. Only one of them is Minnie Mouse. Here is a costume, a dress up costume. This is a dress of some sort. Minnie Mouse, smaller items down there. So that's just another little set of Minnie Mouse things. And so, since these were larger size clothing items, I gave her the lap desk. And the previous one I just showed you, Minnie Mouse, I gave her the collapsible chair due to weight and all of that kind of stuff. So I figured an older girl could probably be more ready to start writing and using a lap desk, whereas I don't think I wanted an older girl in the little small Minnie Mouse chair. So I kind of tried to play that kind of thing off, as well as like some of the accessories that's going with it. The older girls can get like earrings and lip glosses and all that kind of stuff, whereas the younger girls are getting other types of items. So I'm trying to keep that in mind also. Let's see. Cute collection. Thank you. Hey, Miss Dyrus, welcome in. What size are the outfits? The Minnie Mouse outfits are 3T, and then the larger Minnie Mouse outfits are 4 5s. Or they may just be fours. Hold on. No, they're 5s and 5 6s on the larger set with the lap desk. And these are all, I want to say fours. Of course, that one would fall. This is a 4 5. That's a 4. Yeah, so all of that stuff in front of you is a 4. The nightgown is a 4 5. Hey, all things with the K, welcome in. Oh, I was ready to order that, but it already belongs to someone. Hey, still classy, welcome in. This stuff don't belong to nobody, not yet, not yet. And then the other part that I did, I wanted to show you guys, is seeing as all of this is going to be the reason I'm taking the pictures and I'm setting it up this way. And this is some of the stuff that I kind of do like on Poshmark when I'm setting up my items to sell them. I want to make get you a good view of the items. There's certain things that you want to include and all that kind of stuff. So I like setting up a little bit of a display so that they can kind of see what all they're getting. Um, Seeing as it's not a video all the time. So the other thing I do instead of just having all of them displayed is I'll go through and take pictures of like sets of the clothing by themselves so they'll see exactly which items they're getting. So like that's a Walmart outfit. I forget where that came from. This is a 3 piece set. So it's the skirt or the skirt, the long sleeve shirt, and then it has tights, and then there's the Minnie Mouse outfit. So let's see. Hey Kay, I was about to get Journey stuff. Are you boxing them or bagging them? I I'm going to put them in a box. Now it's going to be up to them what type of box they get. A regular cardboard box, they're more than welcome to it. I'll include my $1.50 for my cardboard box. If they want it wrapped, I can wrap a box in some festive paper and they can have it all boxed up together. Um, if I have to assemble it as a uh, bundle or some type of toy tower or something like that, then that's a whole different thing. But for the most part, they're all going to be advertised as they come in a box, a plain box for you to wrap yourself, do yourself. However, I will be able to, for a small fee, of course, um, provide a character themed box for all your items to fit in, and then that way I can wrap the box. I can get the boxes and wrap them, and then just deliver the whole lot at one time. So I'm trying to get away with just doing the brown box and them doing whatever they want to with it. But if they tell me, well, this is the gift, I want it to be presented as a gift. I don't want to do anything. Okay, fine. I'll get a box, wrap it up, put all your stuff in there, and that'll be what you get. But no, I'm not bagging anything in like cello so that you can see through it and all of that. There's not going to be any assembly to make it all cute. This is what you're getting. Here go you some nice little pictures, and you can do with it what you want to after you get it. Hope that answers your question, Miss Dorothy. Hey, Crystal Unique, welcome in. Crafty says, I thought you said she wanted something. Um, it's in order. No. Mm-mm. Hey, Miss Terry, welcome in. Wow, that would be awesome. Thank you, Still Classy. Hey, Baskets and Beyond, welcome, welcome. Good idea. Yes, and thank you. Okay, Mr. Dorothy, cool beans. So that's kind of what I did. So just kind of talking y'all through what I've thought about, what I've talked myself through, and how I'm setting these things up. So I just took pictures of all of. Hold on, before I be the line, let me see. Did I actually? Yeah, I actually took pictures of all the LOL stuff. Next character I have, or I think I have a Gabby lot. I have a Rainbow High lot. Um, and I think that's it for the girls right now. Um, but then I have boy lots that I'm trying to put together also. So as far as the boys, all I've done was separated the clothing items. So now I'm going to go back through and figure out what stuff goes with those items. Because a lot of my boys are multiple themes. So like one of them's, it has like four outfits. Here, I'll actually show y'all. Let's see. Good idea. How do you do on Poshmark? I do pretty good on Poshmark when I actually put some time and effort into it. Poshmark is kind of one of those set it and forget it apps for me. Once you get your items up there and get them listed, it just takes a little bit of time, a couple of times a day to maintain it. Like I'll go through every day and reshare my items, and that puts my items in front of more eyes. So I'll take that upon myself to go through and share my items to the masses as opposed to allowing people to search for specific items and find me. I'll go ahead and share it. So I'll try to do that at least three times a day. And that takes all of 5 minutes to go through, respond to comments, questions, reshare my items, check on anything. So I do that, and while I'm there for those 5 or 10 minutes, I'll share a couple of items from other people, send out any likes or any offers that I need, make comments, try to be engaging on the app so they'll see that I'm using it, and that way the app can help push my stuff out because they see I'm an active user. So that's one of my little tricks on Poshmark. I go in and do a lot of stuff multiple times a day so that they know that I'm, you know, playing nicely with others. um, Welcome in, everyone. Crafty says, so the Minnie Mouse 3T is available. Let me see it one more again. Okay, Crafty. Basket says, do you sell good? I have PM. Also, don't sell too much. I restarted my Poshmark. And this one doesn't have nearly as many sales and stuff. But then again, I have not been on here as long as I was on my previous account. My previous account was more of a niche market. I did primarily plus size clothing, um, kind of sort of high end fashion, um, well, fast fashion and things that they were looking for at the time. So a lot of Lululemon, a lot of you know just all kind of stuff, Rio, all of that. Um, and Dooney and Burke primarily was my biggest seller on Poshmark. But that's because that's primarily what I put on Poshmark. I only put purses out there, Dooney and Burke purses, and plus size clothing. So that's kind of how I got my start. So between the two of them, I had pretty steady traffic. Not to mention, I was known in multiple communities on like Facebook and stuff like that for Doonies. So people were looking for me to always be selling off highly sought after bags that were pretty rare. So I had a lot of people watching my page for that kind of thing. So now that I'm on there as gifts, it's just kind of, I'm selling off some of the things that I had in my previous closet and incorporating some of the gifts into there. So I haven't fully made it about all about my gifts, but it is moving in that direction. Kay says, distracted by those blinking icicles. They're so pretty. Thank you. Which Halloween candy penny tomorrow at DG? It should be all of it. It's only she said 3T. As far as I know, they only had one amount of stuff. It's not widely being talked about. I don't think I've seen anything from Christy, but some of the other people were talking about it. And I went back and looked at my notes, and yes, it was not slated to penny out when it did last year, and it just went when the other stuff went. So that does seem to be pretty consistent with what I've seen in the past. So that's why I'm saying I really do believe it's going to penny tomorrow. And a couple of other people that's kind of in the know have been doing it, saying that too. So um, I don't know specifically which candies, but there should be a pretty good selection of candies that clearance for Halloween. All of your chocolates, all of your um, the multi bags with chocolates in it, that kind of thing. So I just need to go out and see what kind of stuff is even things that I can use for another season. Most of that Halloween stuff, they'll have Halloween pictures on the outside of the box, but most of the candies inside don't have a lot of Halloween ghosts and goblins and stuff. Some of it does, but not a lot of it. And it's not real prominent. But check it yourself. I think last year what I ended up doing is buying a bag or two that I was interested in, and then literally opening it at the register, after I paid for it. And if it was okay, I would circle right back through and pay for the rest of my stuff. Um, so that I didn't end up with a whole bunch of candy that I could not use. So let me go get the 3T. Uh, I can't even get to my tree. Hey, Sneeze, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Miss Nene. Hope all is well with you as well. Yeah. All right. So we want Minnie Mouse 3 and Crafty Leo. All right. And somebody may be interested in this part of it as well. What y'all talking about? I was showing them some of the lots that I'm doing for Christmas, how I'm setting it up to take my pictures, kind of how I thought, what kind of process I thought about when I was putting the stuff together. So that's pretty much it, Denise. You in trouble, Crafty? Crafty be about bad as Sedona. How you a basket maker and can make the basket yourself, but the second you see a basket, you be like, I want it. How much? So that'd be so funny to me every time Sedona do that. And I was just thinking the same thing. Crafty Leo, how you gonna get stuff when you can go ahead and find the same stuff? But that is not my concern. Let me hush my mouth because it don't matter to me. What you do and do not want to go out and find, all I know is I got it for you. So if you want it from me, here you go. This is Black is Beautiful. Cute little girl. She's got some red heart tights. This is a 3X. This one is also a 3X, one of a kind. She's got the black tights and the little, like a rose colored sweatshirt. And this is a baby shark, also in 3X. And there are baby shark them on the little pants. Not a 3X. Well, 3T and 3 something, Crafty. You knew where I was going with it. And this one is actually a 4T. This Dreamer sweatshirt, sweat outfit. So there she is. And then here's her little self down here on the pant leg. So this is all 3T except for this first one, which is the 4T. Crafty gonna have me calling it. I was talking about plus size clothes. Y'all know where my mind go. That's what they was wanting on Poshmark, all the plus size stuff. She also has the 3-piece travel pillow. So it comes with the plushy baby, a little pillow, and then the blanket. And the other thing about this is storing it all. So we'll get into the storing of it in just a second, or how I'm storing it. I know that was a big thing. She knew what you meant, right? I'm ordering that lot. Thank you. You're welcome. I did, Kate, but you know me. See that? She gets her cup. We have some velvet stickers if you would like them. And yes, all of this stuff has price tags on it. The only price tags I removed off was any clearance price tags. But any other price tags were on that's on there, I left on there. And what else? There's a pair of shades, and then hold on, let me put this stuff down. I have too much stuff in my hand. The Minnie Mouse slippers. And this is what they look like on the side. And this is a size 9-10. And here's the little animal on this, or the little characters on the side. There's some shades in here. And I'm trying to think. This is the 3T. So the 3T gets the chair also. Let's see. Sold. Hello, what's going on? Hey, Miss Sonia. We were looking at, I was talking to them about some toy lots that I was putting together. Can you email me your price and shipping? Yes, ma'am, I surely will. All Things with the K says, this is a cute lot. The folks going to be happy to not have to go and shop for this stuff. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. So, as far as storing them, what I've done is, as I've taken my pictures and stuff like this, I have rubber bands. Of course, pink for girls, green for boys. And that's going to help me see this stuff as I hang it in my closets. No, thank you, Crafty Leo. So what I do is I take and I rubber band it, the hangers, and then any other things that go with the slot, I'm going to put in a bag. Now, in this particular case, most of the time, when I hang stuff like this, I put them in a whole bag, like a trash bag, and then whatever other items is inside the bag with it. But seeing as these are kid clothes and they're so little, like before I was doing lots, it was adult clothing and they could all fit into a big trash bag. But these little babies, I'm not doing that. So I have them here. I got my little rubber band on there to make sure I know exactly which ones go with this slot. I put all of the other things in bags. Currently, they're in Walmart bags. Before, I did them in like the storage bags with the handles, so that I can just take it and literally hook it across the top of the hanger. So this is going to hang in the closet until it's purchased. Then any of the larger things that go with it also go in that closet until it's time to move it out. So that's kind of how I had them set up in back there in Santa's workshop. So literally, it's the bag with the clothing and then whatever other items that went with it. If you were taking orders, taking payments and all of that kind of stuff, you set your bags up, your big trash bag with all your stuff in it, you can literally put a post-it note or tie a tag up to the top, and you can record how much you got paid, how much, what the balance is due, name and contact information on this so that you'll know exactly where this is supposed to go. So that's a little something that I was bringing to you. Let's leave this 3T there. Thank you. All right, so that's that. Let me get these up, and we're gonna go to probably Gabby. So here's the baby fat outfit. I am the future outfit. The LOL pajama set. A hoodie. And then this is a two-piece set. So all three of these are going to go rubber band together, and then all of these items are going to go in a bag and attached to the rubber band. Attached to the hanger. So from what I'm seeing, this type of thing can make or break you when dealing with these lots and all that kind of stuff. Because if you have, especially if you have a lot of it, it's easy to get it mixed up and take orders or accept payments for things that you don't necessarily have any more of. I'm not planning to like redo this. Let's say somebody orders one that I have, and I only had one of them. So somebody else comes and says, "Well, hey, can you make me one too?" Because I'm not going to look for these specific items to create a second one. So I've broken down all of the stuff that I have. Well, not all of it, but all of the stuff that I can get to that's in this house, and that's what we're going to work with. And we'll cross the rest of the bridges later. All about Gift Shopping Network. And I'm almost out of bags, which is crazy. I've literally been using Walmart bags because it's easier for me to just put things in and out of the bag until I get everything finalized, and then I can go back and be like, okay, girl, let's put this in a better bag than this. But right now, this stuff going in these bags. And my display is nothing but a tote with a blanket thrown over it. That's it and that's all. So you got a blanket, you got some Christmas snow, you got a tarp, like whatever it is that you have, just set it up. And that's the same type of setup you can do at your events or at your street sales when you need some more space to place some items. Flip you a box over, throw your tablecloth on it, and now you have another surface to put items. Alright, so let's get this bag. Fold it. We're going to put it in here with this. Add all the little strings. Take this bag and this bag, and we're going to hook it on these clothing items. And we're going to take this whole situation and put it in the bag. So here we are. Everything for that was in that picture is now in these bags. And it's all contained. So I'll put sold Crafty Leo on there, her payment situation, if she got a layaway, how much of a deposit she paid, when she's planning on getting it, all of that stuff is here. And I can just make note as I need to. And this helps make sure I don't over extend myself, think I have more product than I do. I went ahead and broke it down and put these things. Now, if you have just like regular boxes, you can sort this stuff out and put them in regular boxes. Nothing says it has to be this way. The point is to try to keep whatever you listed or advertised as a lot. You want to keep that stuff together so it doesn't get mixed up. Uh, Charlie says, speaking of street sales, would anyone mind sharing what type of tent you use? I need to get one that's very, very user friendly. I'm a millionaire, but I'm going to lay it away though. Lay away. Uh-oh. I'm about to be in trouble. Yes, ma'am. We do accept layaways over here. And they know with their layaway that there is a non-refundable deposit. Meaning, if you put this money down on this layaway and you decide you no longer want it, you're not getting your money back. Period, point blank. I don't care why. I don't care about none of that. Because if you laying it away, that means I stop advertising it. I stop, trying to sell it because you're going to get it. And then you come up and say that you don't want it. So now you want your money back in addition to I'm left with the product. So no, we ain't doing that. So they know and they're okay with it because I'm like, I ain't giving it back, like at all. It's actually in the contract. And they're all different. None of them are the same. None of that. Um, so just because one person got 3 outfits, the next person could get 5. It just depends on what I have. It's all being priced accordingly. So that's about as best as I can do because I can't, or I'm not trying to just make it even. There are other things that I could add to all of these, but I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to move the stock that I have, so we're going to move it as best we can. And we'll pick up the scragglers um, after we get some space from clearing out some of the stuff. This is fun. It is fun. It's time consuming, but it's fun. And these are just the little kids. We haven't even gotten to the bigger kids. Now, the bigger kids are not getting clothes at all. I'm not playing that game. They're not getting any clothing. Um, However, let's see. Put you here. YouTube and this music. Y'all are such not truth tellers because y'all told me that this was something else and it is not. Let me get another hanger. Oh, heck, what did I do? I'm not Ben Crosby. I know you lying. Are you kidding me? Man, where you been? All right. I don't know how, but I've lost a hanger. I mean, what in the world? Because all this stuff was hanging up before, so I don't know how I lost the hanger. So we got 1, 2, 3 Gabby Dollhouse outfits in this spot. And since I don't have a thing for my pants, I'm gonna just loop the pants over there so you can see the hearts on there. Oh, I missed some people. Hey, Miss Brenda, welcome in. Hey, Allie. No, you would get a copyright strike. Oh, this is supposed to be copyright free stuff. Oh, you don't care? Right. This is supposed to be copyright free. So we shall see. I tested it before. So, I don't know. But it's aggravating, I can tell you that. I was trying to give y'all something to listen to, but it took me a whole 10, 15 minutes to even figure out how to work that. So, what you guys doing? Let me see. So, if you don't have clothes, what else could you do? Would you do? Um, Clothing, toys, accessories. I would add like book bags if you have book bags. Basically, I'm looking at it as an opportunity to gift them items within their liked character, I guess. Um, so, like, I have some book bags in there. If you have journals with any of those things, maybe blankets. If you have any pillows, um, it just kind of depends on what kind of stuff you have. Now, I just trying to get this little dot off of this thing. This is looking kind of dingy. Let that dry. Let's see what it looks like. Mm, I think it's non-copyright music wrapper. Yeah. I love how you're doing these. Thank you. I'm in the bushes making cakes. If she said toys, I think she said toys, yes. What kind of cake, Crafty? Send me some. Do you have any Hello Kitty for an 8-year-old? I have a lot of Hello Kitty. Um, Now, clothing items, I don't think I have much Hello Kitty. Most of my Hello Kitty stuff, clothing items, are actually adult Hello Kitty stuff. So, like, I have sleep pants, I have tennis shoes, I have slippers, I have all that kind of stuff. So, I don't have a lot of kid Hello Kitty um, that I've run across yet. And I'll have tons of it for Easter, surprisingly enough. Like a whole bunch of pillows and stuff. I'm gonna have to get me a Clorox pen. This little baby wipe ain't doing it. Which I like to try with the baby wipe first because I'm like, that helps me see how much of a stain it could have gotten on it. Right now I'm doing red velvet cheesecakes. Ooh, ooh. Good goodness, that sounds tasty. So there's that and that. I could put you guys back a little bit. Put the bag on the floor. Put that up, and that up, and that up. And so I may put you down here. And then we're just going to take some pictures. Yes, all of that sounds yummy. I was finna ask you what you cooking all that for. Y'all, I keep forgetting Thanksgiving is this week. I absolutely keep forgetting. I'm not cooking or anything. We had Thanksgiving at my daughter's house yesterday. Not yesterday, last year. Um, she had just got her house, so we had dinner Thanksgiving over there. But this year we are not. And I'm not cooking. So we will see. Can you please let me know what you have? Whatever for my grandbaby. She loved Hello Kitty things. I couldn't find much for her. Okay, Miss Nene. So it's not a lot. I just, like I said, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a feel for what I was doing, how I was taking the pictures, how I'm setting it up, that kind of stuff. Some people get a lot, some people don't. It's just kind of how it goes. So, And I kind of want to capture as much of everything in one picture. But I can also go back and shrink this all down. That's the picture. And take you and move you down. One outfit, two outfits. I didn't do a video. I usually do a video. All right. So she's complete. Um, that's cool and all, but now you're getting orders. Angela said, we had Thanksgiving with our sons' wives, grandchildren, and my husband's whole family Saturday. Oh, that sounds nice. If Miss Esmery doesn't have what you need, Miss Nene, I have some. I hope that's not rude, Miss. No, goodness, it's not crafty. Because I've already said I don't think I have much Hello Kitty. So I would have to really pull that out. Now clothing, like I say, I know I don't have much Hello Kitty clothing for a child. My Hello Kitty stuff is for adults primarily. I have a couple of little odds and end things, but unless it's just like plush or book bags or that kind of stuff. Of course, I have that stuff, but I don't have much of the um, clothing items. So I'm gonna take this stuff and put it in this bag. Take all of this stuff, put it on my hanger, and it'll go back to Santa's workshop. Let me take, oh no, that's Crafty's stuff. And these I don't think I'm going to do right now because I have all of the baby. They're not even here. So, like this one is the Disney Princesses. Let's see what I miss. Hey, Miss Terry. What are you doing, S. Marie? I'm showing how I'm taking pictures of the toy lots that I'm putting together, or the toy bundle thingies that I'm putting together this year. So I was just showing them how I'm putting them together, talking to you all about the thought process behind it, how I'm taking my pictures, how I'm listing it, how I'm doing my layaway, staging lots for Christmas and taking pictures, Miss Terry. That doggone Kay. Thank you, Kay. Hey, Chandra. On lot sales, Kay. Online sales. Nope, not yet. Okay. But these ones, I'm not gonna do this today, or either the Rainbow High, yeah, the Rainbow High, because the toys, I have babies, all of the Disney princesses. So I have the little, not all of them, but I have quite a few of them. So they're gonna go with this one as well. Thank you so much, Queen Them Baskets. Thank you, Peaches. I appreciate you. So this particular one, Disney Princess. Now I found these huge coloring pages. These came from Walmart. They had one on sale. Um, so if you guys are in your coloring section, check these ones out and see, because sometimes they go on sale as well. So this huge giant coloring page. Then I have multiple of these Fun in the Tub 6-piece foam sets. So we're gonna put some of those in there. I think I do have like lip glosses and stuff, but since these are younger girls, I don't think they're gonna get any of that. But this one just has a two-piece outfit. It says Fierce and Fabulous. Let's turn this light on for y'all. And I think that's the only princess item that was in clothing item that's in there. So I'm gonna give her one of the big babies, one of the big like Moana babies. This is just a sweatshirt that says Fierce. This is a two-piece baby fat outfit. So it's got the little shirt, and then it's got the little tiger print pants. And here is another little tight and long sleeve shirt outfit. So we're going to put all of these together along with this huge Disney Princess giant coloring page and some of the Disney Princess babies. So I may give them like a baby or two, and depending on how large I want the thing. So like I can do something like this for, just throwing out a number, say this was $20 for these 4 outfits. If I added babies into it, like 2 babies, then it'll be $50. I added 4 babies, then it could be $100. So it just depends on what all I'm adding to it. Some of these things, like I have watches to go with and purses and all that kind of stuff. So it just depends. So right now I'm just kind of giving them a taste of what it can be, without me having to construct a whole big thing for them to say yes or no. So it's like, here's some of the things I have, and just by you seeing all of these other pictures that are on my page, you see that I can do the bundles and I'll do all of this other stuff. So if you want me to put something together, then let's talk. So I'm not actively doing it. Like last year, I spent a lot of time constructing the bundles, stacking them together, putting the little glue dots on them, trying to shrink wrap them, putting them in cellophane bags, all of that crap. We ain't doing all that. The ones that are done have been done. But going forward, we're going to stage this stuff up, and then the people that are serious and who want to buy it for Christmas can contact me and we can work. If not, then I'm going to break it down and put it into other concepts for upcoming holidays, and or sell it off individually, or sell it off as a bundle when I decrease out of the 2 storage units down to 1. So that's some of the stuff we have going on. But it would be the same setup, giant coloring book, some babies around here. We'd hang up some of the clothing items and we'd be done. And the same thing for the junior high. This is junior high. These things out of the way. Oh, sleeping bags. that's that. And these are the rainbow highs. Let's see. Oh, I'm missing something. Okay, cool. Thanks. Say safe peaches. I appreciate you. What size is that? Which one, Crafty? Poshmark Miss Terry. Hey, Chandra. Have you found those strawberry rose soaps at DT? Which one? The Disney princesses? That's the only thing I've shown. So the Disney princess is a 4T. All of the Disney princess items are 4T. And Rainbow High is also 4T. Your collection is awesome. Thank you, Charlie. Okay, I found the Party Punch and the Sweet Rose. Ooh, that Party Punch. I don't know. The jury's still out on that. I smelled one of them in one store and it smelled good. And then the next store I went in, I was like, that ain't the same thing, I don't think. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. So, Rainbow High. All I have is this one Rainbow High shirt. It's just sparkle. Well, it's a two-piece outfit, actually. So, it just says sparkle on it. And the pants are these ones. The RH is on there with the little running paint. So that's that. I'm going to give her a book bag. Because, of course, it has the rainbow straps. And this is Rainbow High. So, yeah, we pulled that one. This is also a two-piece set. It's like a ribbed material. So, it's the little ribbed pants. And this is the same thing that's in Crafty's thing, I think. So it's the little drawstring, draw waist or elastic waist pants. And then the shirt that has a little knot at the bottom. And it's ribbed material, but it's super soft. So we got that. A onesie, sleeper onesie. And then a sweatshirt. And also, she'll be getting, whoa, I almost took y'all through there just then. She'll be getting some Rainbow High babies. So probably 2 of them because I don't have much else going on. And I do have one Rainbow High toy bundle back there that has like a huge car and like 5 Rainbow High dolls on there. So we're going to sell that one also. Hey, Love Basket Express. Wait a minute. Collection is awesome. Miss Nicole is live, you guys. If y'all want to go over and support Divine Creation, she's live. Just got a notification. Party Punch. Okay, thanks. What up, everybody? Oh, hey, E. Welcome in. Welcome in. All Things with a K says Party Punch. I didn't even know that existed. Crafty left the Party Punch, right? That Sweet Rose smells good. It does. I told you to email me so we can let each other know what we find. I'm going to do it one more time, LBE. Miss that Mima Chandra. I love them. The clothes does it for me. Crafty Leo, why you keep calling me that? That I don't know, but I'm very interested to hear what her reason for calling you that is. That's about worse than government right now. Call somebody by their government name, you be like, hold on. Putting all my business in the street. But yeah, this little Rainbow High doll is gonna go with that. I want to say I have some more Rainbow High stuff. It's not a lot, but I kind of remember putting a few items in a bag as I was sorting some stuff out. And knowing me, after the sort, all of the bags ended up getting combined. So now it's probably back there in a box somewhere. But this is another little situation that we have going on. So I showed you 1, 2, 3 with the LO, 2 Minnie Mouse, 1 LOL, Rainbow High, um, Princess, and Gabby. So those are pretty much the ones that we have complete. Now I have some more outfits, like 4 and 5 outfits for the same size, but they're not necessarily character. So I'm gonna pair those up with some things that are not necessary character either. So like some regular baby dolls, off brand, not off brand, but not a specific character baby doll. So I'll put some of that stuff together, and we'll get those rolled out. But I did definitely want to start off making sure I got rid of or got the Minnie Mouse and the actual characters listed that I know people may actually be searching for. Not worse than it is. She's trying to let Uncle Sam know who I really am. uh, have you done any boys? I have. I may have missed that. No, we hadn't gotten there yet. We have not gotten there. And the boys? Well, here, I'll tell you. I'm pulling the steel classy now. Pulling all this mess out. You gonna have to go put it back in there. So the boys, like I say, I haven't really gotten them together. I sorted out their clothing items, but I haven't went to the other part of the workshop to find the coordinating toys for the age range or the size of the clothing. So we do have like this is Mickey Mouse, the sweatshirt and sweatpants. These are all 4Ts. We have a couple of pajama sets. This is an actual, not a pajama, short set, an actual short set. And I want to say this is, yeah, more pajamas. So 2 pajamas, a pair of shorts, and then a Mickey Mouse sweatshirt outfit. We also have some of the bags that we can add to that. And I do have, all kind of Mickey Mouse stuff back there. So I could go something as simple as a Mickey Mouse scooter or big wheel. I could do, do I have a scooter? No, I have a Mickey Mouse big wheel. I may have a scooter, I'm not sure. But I could go something as simple as that, or I could do it with like one of those pop up tents that we got, some of us may have gotten from Dollar General. That I can add with this. So I'm giving them an assortment of stuff for, you know, a decent amount of money, I think. But yeah, the boys have been a little bit more fun than the girls. I don't know why. But probably because I have so much more boy stuff than I do girls. So like all this is Marvel stuff. And here's an Avengers outfit. A little boy short set. And I don't know where he going with this little muscle shirt on this time of year. But it was his size, so he get to have it. And these are 5/6s. These are 12 month. So we have Spider-Man and Mickey Mouse. So yeah, we got quite a bit going on. These are 18 month. We have Baby Shark and Batman and some PJs. Nope, Mickey Mouse. Same thing in 18 month. So yeah, we have quite a bit. 18 month, 18 month. Let's see. This is 12 month. And like I was saying, I literally have them bundled together by their things. So this is only 3 lots. All of this stuff is only 3 different size of items. 6. What am I missing? Uh, We in there. Shucks, we about to get this party started. Mama just dropped off the collars. Oh, snap. In a big trash bag. I'm at storage going through Christmas stuff and found Gerald's brother. Thanksgiving in full effect, right? Yes, goodness, it's time. That sounds awesome. Shoot. My bad, y'all. Try not to get in my feels. Because I don't want to cook. But yeah, okay, so anyway, this is all of this stuff. So we're gonna keep on going through the boys' items and putting all that stuff together and getting that ready to go. But yes, in trash bags. I was gonna do it in trash bags, but the toys and stuff weighed it down so much. So I'm making the smaller bags and hooking them to the top of the bags. But yes, I was doing trash bags. I actually have storage bags that I have all the stuff in. So you got the clothing in there, and then these are all of the other items that were displayed with the lot. So this way I'm just able to hang it in my closet, hang it in a closet. But I was talking about storage bags, but they're so much longer than these little clothes. When I do the bake with the adult clothes, I can use the storage bags because they actually hold them. But these things are so long that by the time I get through putting this in there and then adding chairs and lap desks and stuff, it's not as strong as I need it to be. So for right now, we're just rocking with these ones. Once I get them together and completed and have taken all my pictures and stuff, then I'm gonna put them in something a little bit more sturdy while I go out and find the boxes that I'm gonna use for them. Let's see. Hey Rachel, where are you planning to sell these items uh, on Facebook, on Marketplace? These are pictures and lots that I'm creating that I'm gonna sell locally. I can put some of them on there because some of this stuff, most of this stuff will fit in a box, in a Poshmark size box. Maybe not the lap desk, but I think all of the rest of this stuff can fit into a shippable box. But I can do Poshmark. I'm gonna also be putting it on Marketplace. I'm gonna put it on my personal Facebook, all of my personal socials, as well as my business socials. So mainly Poshmark. Yep, yep, yep. So that's about it. I'm trying to think of what else. I've been finding little odds and ends, like one item things that I've been seeing that I can just sell by itself. So as I'm finding them, I'm putting them together or either putting a bow in them, on them, dropping them in a bag, and getting them out of the way. Hold on, y'all. It's hot in here. I'm actually kind of glad I'm almost done with the girls. I'm about done with the girls. Because the boy stuff is so much more fun. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm having a blast with this little boy stuff. Um, so, like, I have multiple of these little creepers. Let me see. What kind of battery y'all got? Okay. Multiple of these little creeper guys. So, we're going to sell him. Um, I have multiple of the bento boxes. I'm going to sell those. This is a two-piece set. So that's the pants and the little pajama bottoms and top, and the little robe. And we have way more stuff. What's your Poshmark name? Mine is Hall About Gifts. So we got some Minecraft stuff going. Of course, I have larger and smaller Minecraft stuff. This is literally just those things I found in a bag by themselves. These were some recent purchases. You guys may have remembered those. But then I also have things like this. These are pajama sets. This is what is this? A 10, a size 10, 12. This looks huge. Maybe it's just a shirt. But we have plenty of other little things to go with it. So, like, we got the Mario backpack, we got the Mario outfit or pajama set, we got the Mario slippers, as well as the Mario hard slides. So, I'm really ready to get working on the boy stuff. I had to get the girls out of the way, and I still have not even broken open my boxes with Barbie stuff, or the Hello Kitty, the Barbie, and something else back there. LOL. Primarily because most of that stuff doesn't have. I don't have clothing items to go with it, so there's really no reason of opening those totes because I don't have clothes to match them. So Barbie stuff is gonna be something else. I haven't figured out what she's getting yet, but um, that's what we got going on with Barbie. So I still got to get in there. What size is the robe? That is all a size 4. I want to say the robe is a 4-5. Yep, and the pajamas are a 4. The robe is a 4-5. And so now I just got to figure out what to do with all of these backpacks, like all of these. So I got Mario. What is on here? Mario, Hello Kitty. Have backpacks like this. Minecraft have those, like the Hugger one, that fabric one. Lanky Box. We have Lanky Box and a couple of other things. I ain't gonna pull that because that's gonna tear up. Thanks. If you have A6, I want to order that setup. I will see. I will see. I will see. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I was just showing you how. Hold on, let me see. Did I forget anything? No. All right, I want to go back in there, check and make sure. But I think that's all I have to show you. The rest of the stuff back there is literally more of the same things you saw up here. So there's really no need to bring all of that back out. But I did want to share, like I say, some of my thought process as to how I was putting them together, where I'm planning to market, list this stuff, and that's going to be on all of my socials, as well as on Poshmark. And if they make it to the streets, then we may take them on the streets as well. But hopefully, we're going to unload these items, sell them off prior to, so that I don't even have to take the stuff on the street. I don't want to take any bundles on the streets this year if I don't have to. So I'm pushing really hard to get those things moved so I don't have to transport them back and forth. With me not having a solid location as of yet, there are going to be quite a few pop-ups and I need to be kind of mobile. So those bundles take up a lot of space. A lot of space. I was only able to get like 4 of them in my truck to take them back to storage. So If I can sell them off without having to take them outside, that will be awesome. Then that way, if I decide to go and do a random pop up to test the market to see how traffic is flowing, I can take me a table or two, grab me a couple of boxes of items, and go outside. Whereas those bundles are huge, and I wasn't really going to be able to do that. So that's that. Um, hey, Never in a Million. What y'all doing? Thank you. Let me know my damages. I'm gonna need to go find a pole drill. I think these slots will go super fast. It's a great idea. I agree, Crafty. Thank you. Yep, you're right, Crafty. Thank you. Never in a Million. I was just talking about some of the little bundling toy lots or kid lots that I've been putting together. I'm just talking about how I'm kind of wrapping my mind around splitting up the items I have, what type of items to add into them as far as size and age are concerned, what items I can add to them, or how I can bundle them together to create like a little bundle situation, that kind of thing. So I was just showing them some of the things that I pulled and how I was setting stuff up to take pictures. And like I say, I'll be putting all of this stuff on the different social medias and trying to and selling it prior to taking it on the street. So I want to go ahead and get the stuff out. Uh, but that's all we got going on. Never in a Million. That was some of the last stuff I brought out. So I'm gonna go back there and find a couple more things to add to it. But not trying to do too much. And I have 6 of these Hugger backpacks. I remember getting 3 of them. I don't remember buying the other 3. So I have 6 of these things. And they're such an odd shape and an odd little thing to even worry about. I was thinking of putting something inside the little top of the backpack up here, but it just makes the head flop and wiggle and stuff. So of course, I'll have to like zip tie it down, or not zip tie. What do you call it? Um, Tag gun it down to keep it from moving around. But this thing here is a mess. So, and I have a lot of them. So each of these book bags that I have like 3 or 6 or 9 of them. I also have Barbie and Bluey and things like that. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of a theme I'm going to do with these little book bags. Like I say, I don't want to make a basket. I don't want to fill this and then put stuff in it and all that. However, in this one, I may do that simply because, or a couple of them, I may do it like that simply because I have a little one outfit and some pajamas. So I can literally take and put my shirt some kind of way, but I can put my pajama bottoms and my shoes inside the book bag. So I could kind of make this, since it's smaller, be a gift or a basket by itself. But some of this other stuff is just the bags that I have. Um, so I got to figure out something to do with those. So if y'all see any things for me to take inspiration from out in the YouTube streets, y'all please leave it in the comments down here so I can go and check it out. All Things with a K says, I just got an order for 4 gifts while watching this live. Congratulations, All Things with a K. Doing absolutely nothing but crossing my legs under covers with fuzzy socks on. That's right, girl. Yes. Crafty says, I bought the other 3 and forgot them. Send them to me. Yes, Kay, that is awesome. Chandra says, S. Marie, I got my first Poshmark order, but I had to cancel. Shipping was horrific. What? I got my first Poshmark order. I had to cancel. The shipping was horrific. Chandra, we need to talk because that shouldn't have been like that. Now I know they changed some things around recently. But yeah, we need to talk. I know now not to post anything that weighs over 5 pounds. Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. That was it right there. Congratulations on your order. Never says check with local businesses for your baby toy bundles. I sold a toy lot to a renter center. The manager raffles it off every year. I have check cashing businesses that does the same thing each year. Thank you, Never in a Million. Yes, the shipping is not good anymore. I've been selling on Poshmark for over 10 years. Yeah, it's gotten ridiculous. And I just got on there the other night and I couldn't even share my whole closet. I had to go in and share each item one at a time. It's been like 3 years since I had to do that. So I was like, what in the world is this? Ain't nobody got time to sit here and share all this stuff one at a time. They really have changed things up. Thanks for the info, Never. Smart Never in a Million. Chandra says, right, shopping was like $30. I'm like, no way, £10. Right. I was only selling for 45, so that was a no-go. Hey, Justice, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, well, that sucks. Well, now you know. Yes, 5 pounds is your limit. They also have a girth limit, also, meaning you can't ship a box that is too terribly big. And you can calculate your girth by the inch, the length, and the width, and all kind of stuff. I have to look at the calculation every time I have to do it, so it's not something I ever remember off the top of my head. Um, but so you have to be cautious of how large of a package it is and the weight of the package. Um, so yeah, that's it. I love your decorations. Thank you. Hopefully you get orders that make up for it. Chandra, definitely, definitely. Yes, she is. She out there now. It done triggered the algorithm. Now you know your items are being seen by people, whether they search for it or not, or somebody saw it randomly. And once you start getting one, then they kind of keep trickling in back to back. So I would say share your closet, go out into the app and engage with some of the people. Just look around, window shop. You can look for the randomest things. I'll go on there sometimes and look for Torrid t-shirts. And I'll look at all the graphic tees that people have listed that came from Torrid. And I'll like a couple of them. I may send them a message and say this is super cute. Um, that kind of thing. I'll share their t-shirt out to my followers so my people see their t-shirt. That kind of a thing. So those individual activities on Poshmark kind of turns on their algorithm for you. It kind of makes sure you're getting seen by a lot of people. So, and usually once I get one sale, if not the same day or next day, I'll get another sale and another sale. Also, it's the quicker you ship your stuff out, the more likely Poshmark is to release your closet to more people. More people see it. I was same day ship for my previous closet. With this one, I'm down to like 2 days because a lot of my stuff is over in storage. So I have to leave here, go over there and get the stuff, bring it back, package it up, print off the label, take it to the post office, whatever. Before I had it down to a science because everything when I was selling before in my previous name, everything was in my house. The two back bedrooms in here were literally shelves with all of the Poshmark things that I had in them. And then I had a room that had nothing but the Dooney and Burke purses in there. So whatever somebody ordered, I was able to go and literally take off the shelf, slide it into a bag, and I had the post office coming to my house every day, either to drop off something, but to also pick up whatever I had going out every day. So they stop by and pick up my stuff. So it was same day shipping, and that did really good for my Poshmark over there. But I just try to list a lot um, regularly and stay engaged in the app. And they'll come. If you build it, they'll come. So, is there anything else that you guys want to discuss while I'm here? I'm about to get off of here with you guys. I need to get a shipping estimate for pricing and shipping estimate for that lot. The rest of this stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and start loading into my car. Well, I need to put them in boxes first and then get them into my car because I have these Dino sleeping bags here. I have like 30 gifts over here on the chair that I worked on yesterday. I got another 5, 7. 11, 12, 13. Another 20 on this chair. So I'm going to get these roughly 50 gifts packaged up into a box so I can take them to storage tomorrow, as well as this stuff to storage tomorrow. And then we're going to go and check on some ribbon at Hobby Lobby and check a couple of Dollar Generals to see if we can find any candy. Um, and then after that, we'll be at storage, making some room. uh, yeah, I can't take anything else to storage because I have no more space in my storage unit. So I literally am at the point where I have to pull half of my storage unit that has my completed gifts. I need to pull like one half of all of that out so I can erect some more tables and put that stuff back in there. So then I'll have a little bit more space. So until then, I can't really show you guys that. And I will be activating the membership this afternoon. Yeah, if not this afternoon, tomorrow it should be live definitely. But we're going to activate the membership, and we'll be doing this type of thing on the membership, um, shopping on the membership. I can give you more in depth information about UPCs and which items I am hearing in the clearance shopping streets or the reseller streets. What type of items are actually going on sale around those times. Um, and you guys will have exclusive lives. We'll have our own lives for the members, as well as our own shop with me's, and a little more in depth with some of my gifting from out of the workshop in this house. I can take you guys to storage, but storage is storage. But this is where the magic is actually happening. I have to create them here before I take them over to wait until they're purchased. So that's what we got going on. Thank you guys. We got 22 in the live currently with 54 thumbs up. You guys rock. And thanks again for my super chat. I appreciate you. I don't know if that's what that's called or not. But I definitely appreciate Miss Peaches for that. So no questions, comments, or concerns? All right, I guess that's it. And that's all. Oh, y'all didn't even tell me all this time y'all couldn't see. I was wondering why you couldn't see, and it's because we're in the dark. Um, yeah, Super Kitty is over there. I need to do Super Kitty. Yeah, let me get off of here. Let me go find some more stuff since I already put this stuff up here. Go find some more stuff to add to this Minecraft situation and get a couple more pictures done. I don't want to do too much because that's going to be pricey. The same thing with Pokemon. That's the only thing I have to worry about with the boys. Some of this stuff is way more pricey than the girl stuff is. Like this Minecraft situation, and then like all that Lanky Box stuff I have. Mario, not so much. But like Spider Man, I have the Spider Man bags and the belt clips and the belt bags and all of that kind of stuff. So I have to kind of watch how much I'm putting into the boys' things because their items are so much more, I guess, expensive, and they don't have as many. I don't have as many of the smaller, inexpensive things to pair with some of my larger items. So that was kind of my issue last year with the bundles. Like I had the big toys, the big huge toys, but I didn't have a lot of the little smaller ones to balance it out. So my bundles were really priced expensively. Um, Probably not for other people's markets, but them people wasn't studying all of that last year here. So we're going to come at them at a different way with some least expensive, less expensive items, and hopefully they'll go for those. So that's all we can do. Hey, Crafty Granny. So nice. Thank you. So thank you guys for joining me, hanging out for this hour and 45 minutes and listening to me ramble. I hope this encourages you to go out and put together you some lots if you have these items. I'm definitely not encouraging anybody to go out and purchase things like this to do for this type of thing. But if you have clothing items and you also have a couple of kid items, kid toys, or accessories that match with those, bundle that stuff up together, put it in a box, take some pictures of it, and advertise it online. Put it in a box. You can sell it off at as a lot. You don't have to go through the hassle of constructing a bundle or a tower or any of that kind of stuff. You can put the onus on the parents. Here are you some items. Now you take these home and you can go ahead and wrap these up as you want to. Or, like I say, they can pay me and I'll get a box and wrap it with paper and put all these items in there. Then the kid can just open the box and, like, oh, it's a whole box full of stuff. Like, we can do that. But I'm not pushing that immediately. I'm pushing brown box full of stuff. Here you go. Um, and then if the money start talking, then we can go ahead and do some of that other stuff. But right now, this is probably my easiest way to do it, and least expensive for the parents. So hopefully they buy this and we don't have to worry about building a lot of stuff. Yes, you always motivate us. Thank you, Miss Iris. I try. Well, I don't know if I try, but it's good to know that I motivate you guys. I just be struggling right here in front of y'all. Yep. Just showing you what it is that I'm going through, what I'm doing, and all that kind of stuff. So, if nothing else, hopefully it'll give you some encouragement to know that you're not in it alone. You're not going through it alone. I'm having to dig through stuff and try to figure my way through it all, also. So, the least I can do is kind of share that information with you guys. Um, so, that's kind of what I'm doing. That's it, and that's all. So, you all have an amazing rest of your day. I appreciate y'all. And we'll chat at you later. I may come back May, strong May. Because I have probably 10 or 15 gifts on my table now that I just need to wrap up. A couple of them I need to add little things to, but for the most part, it's just a matter of wrapping them and bowing them and getting them into a crate so that I can get them out of here the next time I actually leave my house, which I've been in the house for like several days now. God bless. Good night. Thank you for your great life. Thank you, Crafty Leo. Thank you, Miss Iris. I appreciate y'all so, so much. Y'all have a good one. We'll chat at y'all later, okay? Bye.